Oh, hello explorers! Today we are going to talk about something that makes up everything about you. Any guesses? That's right! It's matter!
Matter is what makes up the entire universe. From the water in the ocean to the air we breathe in, even you. You are made up of matter. But what exactly is it?
Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space, whether it's solid like this rock, liquid like this water, or gas like this air. It's all matter. In fact, there are particles composing matter: atoms, ions, and molecules.
When atom comes together, they form molecules, which are the things that make up everything around us, from water to air, and even you.
When an atom gains or loses electrons, it becomes an ion.
Ions can carry positive and negative charges, and these charges play a huge role in the way matter behaves, especially in the state we're going to explore.
But wait, there's more. There are two other states of matter that you may not know about: plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate.
First time of hearing plasma and Bose-Einstein condensate. Rian and Rain, please explain.
Plasma happens when gases get so hot that their atoms split into ions. You can see plasma in lighting or even in the sun.
Then, there's Bose-Einstein condensate or BEC. This happens at a super cold temperature, close to absolutely zero. The atoms slow down and the atoms start behaving like a one giant atom. It's almost like magic.
The three states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas.
In a solid like this ice, the particles are packed and super close together. They don't move much, that's why solids keep their shape.
In a liquid like water, the particles are still close, but they can move around more. That's why water can flow and take the shape of its container.
And in a gas like in this air balloon, the particles are far apart and move very fast. That's why gases can spread out and fill any spaces.
We've already learned that matter is anything that has mass and takes up place. But there's more. Matter has different properties. Let's dive right in.
First things first, what are physical properties?
Color. No matter if you have a big stone or a small.
First things first, what are physical properties? They're the things we can observe or measure without changing its substance and what it's made of. Cool, right?
For example, take this block of ice. If we heat it up, it becomes water. But it's still made out of the same thing, H2O. We just change its state. This brings us to our first physical property.
Now let's move on to chemical properties. Chemical properties are described on how a substance change or react to form a new substances through chemical reaction. Now, can you think of an example of chemical property?
Flammability is an example of chemical properties. It describes how easily something catch fires and burn, just like paper.
Here's the whole part. Once paper burns, it's no longer paper. That's because a chemical change happened. The paper molecules broke apart and were formed into entirely new substances. You can change that ash back into paper.
Extensive properties depend on the amount of matter. That means the bigger something is, the more of these properties it will have. For example, mass and volume are extensive properties. That means the bigger the rock, the more it weighs, and the more space it takes up.
Let's say we have giant boulder and tiny pebbles. The giant boulder has more mass and volume than the tiny pebbles because there's simply more of it. See, that's an extensive property.
Now, intensive properties don't change no matter how much of the substance you have. Whether it's tiny bit or a whole lot, the properties stay the same. Density, color, temperature, and boiling point are examples of intensive property.
First, we have color. No matter if you have a big stone or a small piece of it, the color will stay the same. That's because color is an intensive property. It doesn't depend on how big or small the object is. Cool, right?
Until next time, this is Group 4. Remember that keep exploring and discovering the wonders of the world around you.
Remember, whether it's solid, liquid, or gas, everything around us is made of matter.
And learning about how it changed can help us to understand the universe better.
Goodbye!